Hey guys, Ariana here, live on Facebook again. I wanted to kind of just talk to you guys a little bit. If you guys can all hear me all right, please drop a comment down below so that I know, because I do have my daughter's TV on. So, and also show some love to this live. Let's get some more people on here. Let's get talking. Hey Daniel. Hey Alex. Hey Chris. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching. So, as I wrote on the top of my live, you are a product of your own thought. You know, a lot of people think that I am crazy when I say that. They think that it's a joke. And they're like, oh, whatever, like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just some crazy entrepreneur. But in reality, I'm not. Okay? The truth is, you really are a product of your own thought. Okay? So if you... Oh, I cut my finger. So, how many times in your guys' lives have you guys, told yourselves, I can't do it. I will never make it. Nothing good is ever going to happen to me. And then that's what happens to you. And then you're sitting there and you're like, I knew it. I knew it. Nothing good will ever come of this. Anything like that. You're sitting there putting yourself down. That's because you said it out loud. That it was never going to work out for you. That you were never going to be okay. The ands, ifs, or buts, all of that stuff is what you said. And that is what attracts the negativity around you. I know, and I speak from experience because I was the exact same way. I was always saying, nothing good is ever going to come of my life. I'm never going to be anything. And for the 2 years that I was negative like that, that's what happened. My life was just filled with a bunch of negative vibes. It was the worst. Okay, so now think about it. How many times have you said, I want to change the way life is. I want to do better. I'm going to do better. And tell me, has things flipped around for you since? Okay? Last year, I was the most negative, shy person around. I didn't know what that comment said. I was the most negative, shy person around. I have always been that way growing up. And, I was just timid. Always walking with my head down, never walked with pride, and it was just terrible. Then the new year came and I told myself, I am tired of all this negative energy around me. I want to change my life. Wait, because it wasn't only affecting me, it was affecting my daughter. Okay, she was fussy, wanting to be like right here all the time and held and always in a bad mood. And I hated that. I was just like, what am I doing wrong as a mom? And I thought it was me and everything. In reality, it was. And that's because, that's because I was so negative. So the new year comes. Gonna make the long story short. The new year comes and I tell myself, I'm not gonna say and, if, but any of those words. Because it will attract negative energy. Instead of being negative and saying, I could do that, but, and being negative about it, I say, I will do that, and this will happen. So, for instance, you gotta just change around what it is that you're saying and get rid of those negative little tiny words that are gonna down on you. Because that's what's going to bring you down. That's what's going to keep you in that negative mindset. Okay, guys? So another thing that I wanted to talk about, it's not just your mindset that you need to work on, it's everybody else around you. Don't let other people's negativity bring you down. So many people in my life have brought me down, have been negative to me, told me I was never going to be anything, I was not going to make it as an entrepreneur or anything at all in my life. I was destined for failure. And what's wrong, my love? I was destined for failure. And that's all that was being attracted to my life, was all of that stuff. Finally, I told myself, when did somebody else's opinion pay my bills? When did somebody else's opinion put food on the table for my family? Never. Their opinion never cut me a check. And they never will. So why are you guys going to let other people's opinions affect your life and what it is that you are doing for your own family, for your own life? If you want to go out and be an entrepreneur, go for it. I guarantee there are a ton of people who will stand by your side. Your friends and your family might not, but I know a lot of other people who would. There's so many people, amazing people that I've met online who have supported me and my decisions in my business more than any family has, which is really sad, because isn't family supposed to stick by your side through everything? Who knows? But that's okay, because their opinions are not going to put food on the table for me. Okay? What I do is my problem. Okay? If it works for me, then it works for me. If it works for my family, it works. Okay? Sometimes strangers are thicker than family. Yes, Patty. Sometimes strangers are thicker than family. They're better than family. And sometimes when your family is bringing you down, what you're going to do? You're going to go out and you're going to make a new family. And I know, because I've already done it. I've gotten rid of my negative family, and I've surrounded myself by so many positive people who have just influenced me to be better. Like I said, I used to walk with my head down. Now I can proudly say that I walk around with my head held high, because I got rid of all of that bullshit in my life. That is what everybody else needs to do. Just people will only know you for where you've been, not from where you're going. That is the truth. My family always looked at me as the rotten egg, you can say, and said nothing good was ever going to come of me. So I just stuck to myself and said, see ya. Okay? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Says Daniel. Okay. This is actually a funny question, Daniel, because yesterday in the car, I was driving around and looking at houses, these most gorgeous, beautiful houses and things like that. And I said out loud with the biggest smile on my face, because I truly believe it, okay? 5 years from now, I'm going to be financially set. I'm not going to have any more worries in my life. Okay? 5 years from now, everything in my life is going to come into place perfectly. And I'm going to get to enjoy my life, enjoy my daughter. That is what it's about. And I truly believe it. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. There was another question that popped up. Oh, nothing. It says, I'm in love with your voice. Oh, well, thank you. There you go, positivity. Be honest, guys. How many times have you told yourself that something's not going to go for you, and then that's what ends up happening? And then you just put yourself more in a hole. I don't think we give ourselves enough credit when something positive happens to keep being positive and keep saying, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep making it to the top, and I'm not going to stop. Friends will know you when You reach your goals in life, push and pull. Exactly. And I know a lot of those people who have left my life are going to try to come back when I'm all set and done. Okay? But the truth is, if you guys were not there for me at the lowest point of my life, I definitely do not need you when I reach the top by myself. Okay? It's my effort, my work that's going to get me there. My motivation, my mindset, not their opinions. Okay? Not anything that they say. Alrighty? I wanted to talk about something else. What was it? I wrote some small notes, sorry. Oops, I clicked something, sorry.
I finished with
So the other thing that I was going to say was, guys, at the end of the day, this is our lives. And your parents are always going to be the biggest people who are going to put you down. You know, if you have those parents who say, yes, do it, you can do it, I believe in you, go for it. Congratulations, because those are rare to find. Please treasure them, okay? But if you have those negative parents that say, you're not even doing anything, you're pretty much over there scratching your ass, whatever negativity that they want to say about you, let them go ahead and say it. But think of it this way. If we continue to live our lives the way that our parents lived their lives and the way their parents lived their lives, then our world will not have evolved to where it's at right now. Okay, our generations, all these new technologies, all these new things that are coming out would not be here if we stuck to what our parents did and what their parents did and they did, okay? Nothing's gonna ever evolve. So, yes, if you want to do something that is different than what they had planned for you, go for it. Because this is your life. You're the one that's going to pay the bills at the end of the day. It's what's going to make you happy. And honestly, when you are happy at a job or whatever it is that you're doing, you'll never really work a day in your life. If it makes you happy, you won't work. What's your proudest moment in your life? My proudest moment would be the day that I stopped taking crap from people. I don't want to say names, but that was my proudest moment because I still kind of am, but not as much, a sensitive person. Okay? And when somebody would say something about me, it would affect me badly. Okay? It would hurt me. And my proudest moment is when I said enough is enough. I'm not going to sit here and let people call me names and ruin my ego or whatever it is that I'm doing and I have planned. So when I kind of just left their little perfect world and came to doing whatever it is that I wanted to do, and for those of you wondering, I'm an entrepreneur, okay? I work online from my phone. I am a full-time mom. That is my daughter that you hear whining over there. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear. She's like crunching a water bottle right next to the speaker. But my proudest moment is when I shut the door on all of that. On all of that outside noise, and I said, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my family, and I'm going to focus on my future. Because what have they brought me? Nothing but the worst. Putting me down for what I wear, what I say, what I do. No, nobody needs that. Okay? We all need to learn how to be a lot happier, because life is too short to be going around and being sad and mopey about everything and setting things off till tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I'll do it. Tomorrow I'll do it. Well, guess what? Coming from the biggest procrastinator I know, tomorrow will never come. If you don't do it today, tomorrow will never come. Patty, what are your goals for yourself and your daughter? My goals for us are, I want to make sure that her and I are financially set so that at the end of the day, her family, her children for generations are going to be set, and that they're going to be okay. And they won't have to struggle the way that I struggled. I want to give her a future that I didn't have. And yeah, a lot of people who know me and know where I come from are going to be like, you're bullshit. Don't say you never had. But the truth is, you guys weren't there. You guys didn't see how it turned out, okay? It doesn't matter how privileged, poor, whatever it is we are, because we're all going to end up in the same boat. The only difference is whether you're going to do something about it or not, okay? Yeah, I went from being a privileged little brat to having nothing, living out of my car with no money, no food, nothing, okay? And I built from that. I stopped doing whatever it was that I was doing wrong, and I built from it. To get my own place, my own car, and to make sure that my family was secure. I just do MCA. Giovanni, if you're still doing MCA, buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was thinking about Forex trading, but I don't really understand it. Yeah, Forex is a complicated thing. Can't help you there with Forex. But if you really want help with something else, I can help you. She wants to be in the middle. Guys, this is my pride and joy. My little princess with her messy hair. Okay, guys? She's my biggest why. My strongest why. She's the reason why I stopped taking crap from anybody and everybody. Because I didn't want her to go through that. When it affected me, it affected her. She'd walk around all mopey, and I hated it. Okay? And now she's happy, always dancing, always doing something. Huh, love? Say, yeah, we're always happy, going out, hanging out all day long. And that's what matters. It's the fact that you are happy in your own life, with your family. If you are happy, nobody else's opinions matter. Because like I said, if we continue doing what our parents knew and what their parents knew and so on, we wouldn't get to where we are now, guys. All of these new technologies coming out, not just technologies, everything that has been happening around us. You guys take a minute to enjoy it and actually realize big things have been happening. A lot of changes are going on. You're a strong woman. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And, coming from you, can you honestly put down in the comments how I was before? Because I know for a fact I was not always like this. She made me strong. She made me strong. She made me stop taking crap from everybody. Because I didn't want her to grow up weak. I didn't want her to be ashamed of me for always being put down and being sensitive and crying and hiding. That's not who I am anymore. It's time to stand up and take charge of your own life. And that goes not just for me, but that goes for anybody and everybody. I'm trying to help people get more motivated out there, because when people message me and they ask me for help, I tell them, I can only help you so far. You have to do the rest. I can only push you and teach you and help you as much as I can. But if you're not willing to put your effort, if you're not willing to set aside the negative vibes for your future, that is on you. I can't do anything about it because here I am taking time out of my day to help you. What are you going to do about it? It's the honest truth. That's all I wanted to come on here and kind of rant about. I appreciate all of you guys dropping comments down. I will go back and read all of them. I did not see them all. But seriously, guys, I appreciate you all. And thank you guys for watching. Gonna be uploading this video to my YouTube channel. So if you guys have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit me up for the link and I can get you sent there. But again, guys, I will be back on live tomorrow or the next day, one of the two, but I'm gonna start making this a daily thing. One more thing, don't take crap from anybody. Live your life the way you want to. If it makes you happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters, not anybody else's opinion.